They called him the best in our set. First to assist in surgery. First to diagnose rare conditions. First to be noticed by the consultants. But also, the first to walk into a room alone with a patient and come out smiling, while the patient never smiled again. My name is Somadina. I was a medical intern at Federal Teaching Hospital, Enugu. That was the year I met Dr. Collins, is final year medical student, about to graduate. He was brilliant. Soft-spoken. Tall, always clean, always with his stethoscope around his neck, even when it wasn't needed. Patients loved him. Nurses adored him. Consultants praised him. But something about him never felt right to me. He smiled too often. He blinked too slowly. And whenever something went wrong on the ward, he was always around. It started small. A patient came in for something basic, a mild fever. After 3 days under Collins' care, he developed complications and died suddenly. People said it was malaria that turned severe. But his blood test didn't show anything serious. 2 weeks later, another patient, a diabetic woman, died of insulin shock. Her dosage was correct. The file said nothing unusual. But she died at 3 a.m. The last person seen near her. Collins. Despite this, everyone still praised him. He was smart, helpful, gentle with the elderly. If a child was crying, Collins would calm them. If a nurse was tired, Collins offered to write reports. He was perfect. Too perfect. That's when I started keeping notes. Not because I wanted to accuse him, but because every time he helped, something strange followed. Vitals disappeared from records. A young woman who came in for surgery died of air embolism. Another man stopped breathing minutes after Collins changed his fall. One night, after evening rounds, Collins cornered me near the on-call room. He smiled. "Soma, you think too much," he said. "This hospital breaks people who think too much. Trust me, just blend in." His eyes didn't blink. His voice was calm. Almost sweet. That night, my phone went missing. 3 days later, one of my patient reports got lost. My supervising doctor blamed me. Meanwhile, Collins kept shining. Awards. Praise. International seminars. Then one day, I entered the nurse's records room. I found a file. Mr. Adigui, 58, retired principal, came in for knee pain. Marked as discharged, recovered. But I remembered him. He died 2 weeks ago. I saw his daughter cry. I signed the death form. But the system said he walked out. Only one person touched that file. Collins. 2 weeks before graduation, we had night duty together. At 2:17 a.m., I heard footsteps. One patient's oxygen dropped. I ran to the room. Collins was just standing, watching. The patient was gasping. He didn't move. I fixed the oxygen. Called the nurse. We saved him. Collins. He walked out, smiling. I reported him to a senior doctor. She listened. Then said, "Dr. Collins is the best student we've had. Don't ruin your career." That's when I knew. I was alone. Graduation came. He wore his gown. His parents were proud. Even the hospital chairman posed with him. 2 years passed. He's now a house officer in Abuja. Still brilliant. Still praised. But every few months, another quiet death. A file disappears. A patient dies after something routine. And Collins walks away. I traveled to Abuja. Pretended I was visiting a friend. I went to his hospital. An old nurse whispered, "Another one died last week. Young woman. Healthy." They said she discharged herself. But she was wheeled out at midnight, cold. I contacted Dr. Uche. Showed her the evidence. We planted a fake patient. Only Collins had the full case info. 48 hours later, she collapsed. But survived. Toxicology showed a strange relaxant, not hospital stock. Security footage, Collins entered the room 20 minutes before collapse. We collected files. Security logs. Drug reports. Dr. Uche confronted the board. They stalled. But then, Collins vanished. Room empty. Locker untouched. Inside, a notebook. Dates. Names. A message written again and again. Only the unworthy fall. Now you know. This isn't fiction. I was there. The system tried to bury it. But I saved everything. Not all evil wears a mask. Some wear white coats. They hold stethoscopes. Smile at mothers. Shake hands with consultants. So next time you meet a doctor too perfect, ask yourself, what is he hiding? Because the scariest thing in a hospital isn't death. It's the one who decides when it comes, without anyone knowing.